Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Estância São Carlos with me, C1 here, Farming Simulator 22. Oh boy, it's been a long month in real life since my last recording, my last video that you have watched here on the channel. It's been several weeks since I recorded the last episode of the series, because I ran into a serious issue with my PC in which my processor failed and died. A brand new i9 14900K processor, after just 5 months of use, failed on me. I've been without a computer for 3 weeks, which has greatly hindered my ability to make content and stream for you guys. But I'm back. We are now running on an i7 processor at the moment, because that was the quickest way to get the PC back and running, was to get a new processor thrown in there. However, there was no i9s in stock at the place I took the computer for repair, and my i9, my actual faulty i9, is currently, as of today, winging its way back to the place where I bought it from to be replaced. So there's a possibility when it comes back I might just quickly switch processors again in my PC and put my 13900K back in. Otherwise, I'll be running on an i7 now for the rest of this PC's lifetime. So we'll see. But yes, I'm back on Farm Sim, and I'll tell you what, it's nice to be playing games again. Been a long month not been able to play any games apart from what's on my Steam Deck, and I don't have, well, I do have Farm Sim installed on my Steam Deck, but I have none of my games and none of my mods, so I couldn't have carried on playing it on there. But yeah, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. We've got new DLC, ladies and gents, in Farm Sim. If we go into the menu, we now have the farm production pack available. It actually releases tomorrow for the general public as I am recording this episode, but I have got an early copy of it from Giants. I did a live stream on Friday over on my Kit channel showing off all the buildings that come in that pack and the things you can do with it. It's definitely interesting. A lot of people are probably going to be a little bit miffed at it, I guess, because it's not included in any of the season passes, so you do have to buy it. It is currently $7.99 here in the UK. I imagine it's probably the same in euros, dollars, whatever currency you pay it. Doesn't come with any vehicles or equipment for you to play with. It's purely all like sheds, buildings, like vehicle sheds is the big thing. You've then got some tools, you've got a solar panel washing robot, you've got a big vehicle workshop, and then obviously under the production menu there's a couple of new things. There's the washing drum for washing potatoes and sugar beets. There's the Lely sphere, which allows you to make liquid fertilizer, combining air from your animal husbandry with sulfuric acid, which you can buy from the store. And what I worked out on Friday was, if you buy and place this for $800, buying the pallet of sulfuric acid, that $800 produces 4 grams worth of liquid fertilizer. So it can be worth doing. You can make a massive saving on your liquid fertilizer. You've then got the Cleaner Tiger, which takes goods and transforms them into different products. Basically what that is doing is acting as a chopped sugar beet machine. You put sugar beets in it, you get chopped sugar beets and stone out of it. However, I did notice a little bit of a glitch with it in my stream, where it only holds 4,000 litres at a time. However, the machine that you're unloading into it will carry on unloading, and basically all your sugar beets in it in excess of 4,000 litres will disappear. So you don't want to be loading that with like an auger wagon or anything. You want to be using a bucket where you can control how much material you're actually putting in it. Because like I say, once that gets full with sugar beets at 4,000 litres, anything else you tip in there is lost. So be forewarned, you know. I took a trailer with 33,000 litres of sugar beets in it, and I only got 4,000 litres of chopped sugar beet. But yes, new DLC is out. A lot of mod updates, because obviously Giants have updated the game as well. One of the mods that had an update was the additional game settings mod. Turn those off. Blinking warnings. Yes, we can now turn those off. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's something that we've been asking for a while. You know, the messages about, you know, products are not accepted at this sell point, or you do not have permission to operate on this land, etc., etc., or this equipment is reserved for contracts use only and stuff. We've now disabled those messages with the additional game settings mod. That's going to be so handy for people in multiplayer who get triggered when one of their colleagues, one of their fellow players is off selling all your production stuff at sell points, and the sell point, and all you've got is constant blinking messages on your screen telling you that potatoes are not accepted here or something like that. You know, again, why messages like that? Don't just go to the client. Why does it go to everybody on the server? Giants perhaps need to improve multiplayer coding a lot for the next version of the game. But yeah, it's so good to be back playing farming. I've missed it. I have actually done more sort of real life farming stuff in this month, and I will be putting out a video soon on the channel with some of the equipment, showing off some of the stuff that was in use when we had our football pitch ripped up at the end of the current season. Got to spend 2 days at the club watching the pitch restoration process. So I've got some videos of the equipment that was used during that. It might be a little bit interesting to see some of the real life tractors and stuff in action, and explanations to what things do and why we do things. There's one really great piece of machinery called an aerator, and basically what that machine did, you walk along behind it, and it's basically got these, it's got three probes on it, spaced apart, and these probes are like, you know, you can have different lengths, but the ones on the machine were like 12-inch, tungsten tip probes. And basically this guy walked along the pitch with it, and every so many, you know, at a certain spacing, he would stop, put the probes into the ground, press a button, and the machine would inject air into the soil to like basically loosen the soil up underneath the surface to basically create space for the roots. So the root system for the, obviously the grass that we were seeding was going to be able to get itself really established, and going to be a lot better for it in the future. And it was awesome watching this, because literally as the air was being injected into the ground, you could see the ground bubble up. You can actually see the ground like blow up like a bubble around each probe, and it was like, oh wow. I was like, that is cool. And apparently each probe loosened the soil in a 9-foot radius. So you can imagine those 3 probes doing a 9-foot radius around them. It doesn't take much to do the field, loosen the soil, deep soil where the roots are going to be growing into, because as we learned during the 2 days, it's a misconception. Most people think soil grows, roots grow in ground. They don't. They don't. Roots grow in air, in space, surrounded by ground. So you have to make room for the roots. The more room that the roots have to grow, and obviously get long, better quality, the healthier your plant is going to be on the top. So for us, obviously, doing a sports pitch, it takes a lot of hammer over 40 weeks of the year. It's a lot of abuse. The healthier we can make that grass now, and over the next the next sort of 8-10 weeks whilst it's growing, the better it's going to be long term for us. It's been really interesting. Whilst I've been away from the computer playing farm sim to get to do all this extra stuff. Nice though to come back and just sit in the chair. Just do farming now. Drive me little combines, little tractors. I've done some multiplayer. We're back on the multiplayer server with Richard and Mr. Helgi, and that's going well. Obviously plans to change the map and do all that have been just delayed a little bit because of everything that's happened with my PC and the fact that I've really struggled this month to make any money because I've not made videos and not done streams. So I've got to grab the May is recovering for me now. I've got to work hard in May to try and recover what I've just lost out this month, and hopefully get myself back in the black with the finances and everything. Then I can look at changing the server. So probably think about changing the multiplayer server for beginning of June, so we can start June, July, and go through the rest of summer with a new map. That'd be rather nice. I must have had this guy working with horseplay, I think, and self-unloaded. I notice he's missed bits in the corners. That's, I think, how I had him running last time I was using it. Yeah, this was our new harvester that we got. We got another one, didn't we? This isn't the Grimmy Reaper, this is the other one. Oh, Colossus harvester, I think. The one I've used in multiplayer without tracks. In multiplayer I have it with wheels. Yeah, gets the end of the road, unloading again. It's November. I haven't looked at the map really to see what else is occurring. Probably not a lot. In terms of all my stuff, not a lot. We have got seeding to do. Because I've got fields 11 and 12 now, which are mine. So yeah, I need to worry about seeding those. Field 9 is mine, but it's got weeds on it, but I'm not too fussed. That weed situation. A minute on that one. We've also, and this is probably a good thing, about today. Clarkson's Farm Season 3 comes out on Friday. Or if you're watching this video, comes out tomorrow. Okay? Comes out tomorrow if you're watching this video on the day it releases. Friday the 3rd of May. Clarkson's Farm Series 3 hits Amazon Prime. I will be doing a watch-along on my Kick channel of the series. Okay? What that will involve will be me sitting here in front of the camera, talking to the camera, talking to you guys live on stream, being able to see your comments in the chat. I will not be streaming, obviously, the show on my Kick channel for copyright reasons. However, if you are a member of my Discord channel, I will have the stream of the series in my Discord channel. So you could open up my Discord channel, have that on like one half of your screen or whatever, have my live stream on the other, or if you've got separate monitors, have one on each monitor, and you can basically watch the whole of Series 3 on Friday with me. And we can chat, and we'll be able to chat and talk throughout the show. Each episode, as if we was all sat in the same room watching it together. You know, I figured that'd be kind of a cool thing to do on Friday. So I'm hoping I can get a few episodes of Farm Sim recorded today, send them through the rendering machine tonight, get those uploaded, and then you'll have a video for Thursday of this week and videos for next week, possibly the week after. If I can get 5 videos done today, hence why you might see me wearing this lovely little Squat Farm t-shirt quite a lot, then we'll be alright. Like I say, I did get a Football Manager video done yesterday, just testing out recording settings and stuff. One thing I am going to have a look at, and a little bit of play around with and investigation into. Since I got my PC back from repair, all fully reinstalled, Windows reinstalled and everything, settled, I've plugged everything, obviously all my kit back into it, all my streaming and recording kit back into it. And I've been setting up the audio over the last couple of days, all my different audio routing softwares, so I can capture different audio from different programs and applications on different separate channels, which makes it a lot easier when I'm editing and streaming to be able to cut bits out for different reasons. You know, like I don't want my Spotify music going to YouTube when I'm streaming because obviously copyright. I don't want Discord going to video recordings or such things, you know. So I've been trying to set all that back up. And one of the things I've noticed is my microphone here, my lovely blue Yeti that I've had for donkey's years now. For some reason, it's always got something. When I look in OBS or in my voice meter program or whatever, it's always, the microphone's always moving a little bit, so it's always picking up something, and I don't know what it is. I've switched ports that it's plugged into. I've replaced all the magnetic ferrule things on the cable that reduces, like, supposed to reduce like interference, electrical interference and stuff. And I don't know. I've played around with the noise gate and the denoiser, and for whatever reason I can't truly silence the microphone, so you might always get a bit of background noise now picking up, and I need to look into fixing that maybe. I'm hoping it's not going to mean I need a new one, because that would be the back guy. They're not cheap. Certainly, unfortunately, Logitech bought the Blue company and took over the production of the Yeti microphones, so they're not as good anymore. They're like cheap plastic Logitech crap now. So I wouldn't buy another Yeti, sadly. I'd have to have a look and see what maybe Elgato do. I know they've got their Wave 3s and stuff. Yeah, I don't really want to be spending more money on computer equipment this year. It's cost me enough. It's cost me enough. Am I full again? Jeez. Take a screenshot. Yeah, I did have a course playset on this, I noticed. I've just seen it in the mini-map. You've probably seen it all episode. What I'll do... I'll let a lovely AI assistant take over for me. Whilst I go and empty that trailer. What are you doing? Oh, you was doing a job. Where's the go buttons? Horseplays has an update. It's hidden up there. Okay. Wasn't aware of that. Where's my truck? Where are we going? Warehouse 3. Which is all the way across the way. And what we'll do is we'll do this one. Just gonna go down here. It'll be quicker. So yeah, I've got my fields lime spread. Just need to figure out what I'm seeding on it now then. on these two. They all had new edges put on them, so there is a bigger gap now, and there is an actual gap all the way around that field now. Nice. Unloading. I love how you can see the trailer actually lifting up on the suspension now, the weight's coming out of it. Okay, contract is complete, and the rest of that wheat that is currently being harvested is all ours. So, extra bit of profit there, which is always good to have. I want to think, did I? No, I don't own Field 4. That was the one I was thinking of. Running over all the traffic at the day. Our lovely harvest doing a great job. So yeah, we was also cultivating then, wasn't we? We was cultivating that field. That'll take a bit of time to do. Ultimately, he's full. Well, there we go. Right, then, ladies and gents, I will end the episode here. I will finish this harvest. There's only a couple of rows to do. I'll complete this, obviously collect the payment for the contract. When we come back next episode, we'll be moving on to seeding my 2 fields. So, thank you for watching today's episode. I really appreciate it. See you all soon. Goodbye for now.